If you're American and you're planning on visiting London, I have a strategy for you to use while you're here that will save you money. In this video, you'll learn what to do to save 20% on things that you buy using the VAT refund scheme. Make sure you watch until the end of the video so I can share with you a really sneaky tip that savvy travelers to the UK use. On my blog, you'll find a shopping guide that has streets that I suggest are easy to find and have really good shopping, British brands that I suggest you buy, as well as tips for what does and what does not apply when using the VAT refund scheme. In summary, if you're an American who's visiting London, your purchases of goods could be eligible for a 20% refund under many circumstances. See, in the UK, when you go to purchase an item and you look at the price tag, VAT tax is already included in the price. It's very different from the US, where if you're out shopping and you pick up a shirt and you look at the tag, in most states, you can kind of count on when you get to the register paying an additional 8 or 9%. Basic information about VAT is not all shops participate in the VAT refund scheme. If they do participate, they might have minimum purchase levels. You only get refunds on items that are purchased in the past 3 months, but I'm guessing most of you are not going to be here that long. It does not apply to items that you're going to have shipped home to you. It only applies to things that are going to be in your suitcases when you leave the UK. Okay, so this is how it works. When you go to a shop and you think you're gonna be purchasing things, ask them if they apply the VAT refund scheme and what their minimum purchase amount is. Normally you'll find that's around £75, which at today's exchange rate is about $95 to $100. Get the VAT 407 form from the retailer when you're making the purchase and expect for them to ask you for your passport so you can prove that you're eligible for the refund and not a member of the EU. You must make sure that while you are here, you do not use the item and you keep all the tags on it. That includes things like perfume. Don't even take them out of the box, leave them in the plastic wrap. Don't touch them until you get back to the US. When you're packing to come home, make sure you put those items on the top of your suitcase because it's likely when you're claiming the VAT refund at the airport that they will ask to see the items. Normally when you're traveling internationally, you want to arrive to the airport about 2.5 to 3 hours in advance of your flight. I would suggest if you plan on going through the VAT refund process that you tack on an additional 45 minutes just to be safe in case the lines are long to the time that you're going to arrive ahead of your flight to the airport. Make sure as soon as you get to the airport, the first thing you do is go to the customs area with your items and your receipts. The lines at customs may be very long. That's for a few reasons. A lot of people know about the VAT refund scheme, and the pound is not doing really well right now against the dollar, so there's going to be a lot of Americans who are applying for their refunds. You need to make the decision on whether or not your time is worth it once you get to the airport. When it's your turn to claim your refund, they're going to ask you if you want a cash refund, which you can get in any currency. I would assume you'd want the American dollar, or they'll ask you if you want a credit card refund. If you take currency in your hand right then, know that there's going to be an additional administrative fee, but they are going to give you the refund and you're done with it. You walk out with your American money. I've actually done both. That credit card refund took about 3 to 4 months to make it to me. Customs will certify the form and then send it back to the shop minus an administrative fee. And don't forget, they may ask you to see all of the items that you're claiming you want a VAT refund for. Okay, so that's VAT. It's worth it for you every time you're making a purchase that does clear the minimum amount required by a retailer to get that VAT 407 form the night before you're leaving, sit down and calculate what a 20% refund might look like, give and take a few administrative charges, and calculate your time against what that refund could be. A 20% refund minus a few administrative fees could be a lot if you're actually doing a lot of shopping here. And trust me, whether someone puts cash in your hands or you get a little surprise a few months later on your credit card, that money does feel good to get back. When I said watch until the end for the sneaky tip that I thought would help you through the VAT refund scheme, what I meant is before you come to the UK, get one of those address label sheets that has like your address on it 50 times and put it in your suitcase. It doesn't weigh much, and it's gonna save you a lot of time because you have to put your address and information on every single VAT 407 form that you're gonna use to claim a refund. I've always found it easier just to throw an address label on it and move on. Like, pin, or share this if you found it valuable. In the spirit of discount codes, there's one in the description below for With Love Design. It's the company that sends me all these fun shirts to wear in my videos. Also, in the comments below, I'd love to know what you want to learn about London. Take a look at my other videos in the playlist that share more tips and strategies about London. And of course, you want to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss anything. Thanks for watching.